We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looks to gain ground in the race for an AL batting title right after this. Patrick Corbin is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. This guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour slider, without a doubt his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out, he can shut any team down.
Standing in, Cameron Maybin. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So one away here with the bases empty, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Acuña's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Victor Reyes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0. That's ball 2. 2-0.
2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now. Seth Beer would be next. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater? Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, Seth Beer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 9 homers, and the RBI count at 35. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Detroit. It's the Tigers nothing. Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, Cavan Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Biggio.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And it's fouled away. Biggio is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Demerit onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Junior.
Acuna digs in now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here's the first pitch to him. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. Down the first baseline, reined in. 1 there on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
First baseman, Miguel.
Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Hey, D-Roll, this is one of the elite power hitters in all of baseball. Only a half a dozen home runs, though, last month.
Yeah, half a dozen, but times it out by 6 months and you're throwing up 36 big boys. I'll take that in a full season.
And he takes ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up now, Daz Cameron, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out toward second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D-Roll, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
At the plate, Dawa Lugo. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Comes set, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Left center, base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, a dozen home runs, and 41 RBIs. In there, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Count is 2-1.
2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and you swing at a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. Castellanos is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Batting it, the catcher, Joey Bart.
Stepping into the box, Joey Bart. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Bart is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Heading out towards shallow right.
Coming in is Hernandez.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Travis Demeritte, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Outside, 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
So stepping in, Cameron Maybin. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. One and 0. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Chopped toward the second baseman, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Tigers get just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Tigers lead it 1-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. With less than a month to play and his team fighting to stay in the playoff hunt, he continues his personal quest for a batting crown.
And when this guy's ABs night in, night out, he has given his team at least a chance to stay in this playoff race. Not only that, he's given himself a chance to potentially be a batting champion.
The 1-0. Scooped up. And while he's been a dominant offensive force this year, a quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture. His batting average is below 250 over that stretch.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris, he's 1 for 2. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Popped him up. Beer in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Lourdes. Gurriel.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a 2-for-5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
To 1-2 now. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Nick Castellanos now. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. New inning set to get underway. So here now is Jackie Bradley. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Reyes. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Well, we've of course spotlighted the positives of his season batting totals, but putting a microscope on the last 10 games, his batting numbers have actually dropped off to around the league average over that time.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's outside.
One out, nobody on. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Up next for the Tigers.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toasted second base. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in now, Bo Bichette. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
Hey, last two pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 16 homers and 51 runs batted in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher, you fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Teoscar Hernandez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Cavan Biggio, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail this one 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daz Cameron. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Cameron.
And the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Gawa Lugo. He's running. Into the seats, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Now the 0-1. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. And now they've got him in a rundown. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
So up steps Joey Bart now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
From the belt, the pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Tigers leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
That ball's foul.
And the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
No.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next.
He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short.
Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping into the box, Travis Demeritte picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cameron Maybin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. So far on the year, Maybin is exactly a .260 hitter. Demeritte aboard here at first with nobody out. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Now batting, the 17th.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
On its way is pitch number 75. Pitch misses. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. This is popped up. Sano is under it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Victor Reyes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground, and no one will track it down. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Coming in is Hernandez, but this will land untouched. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tigers lead this one 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
The left fielder, number 2.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 11.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. The 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Seth Beer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Beer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0. That's the ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
I got 3-0.
Daz Cameron is on deck.
Hey.
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter.
Into the box now, Daz Cameron. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Dawa Lugo. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead it 1-0. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
I got the count. 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Scooped up, and there's one down now.
Now batter.
One out now in the Toronto sixth inning. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. Ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So striding in, Cavan Biggio, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and no strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Acuna is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Drilled down the line. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
To the plate now, Miguel Sano, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. All even now at 1-1. Digging in and looking for more, Niko Goodrum. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. In there, 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Next up for Detroit, Joey Bart. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Bases are empty, one man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
At the plate now, Travis Demeritte. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Not an altogether bad performance here. 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Chase Anderson takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Anderson typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Here's a look over to first. 2 out with the man at first. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Detroit is out in front, 2-1. Last half of the 7th here. Next will be the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
A ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Called strike 2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Nicholas Castellanos. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. Still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now at the plate, Victor Reyes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center. A base hit. Throw won't get him.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
At the plate, Seth Beer. And he lays off there, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Des Cameron, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
There's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
In now, Dawa Lugo, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Tigers lead it 3-2. Buck Farmer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Buck Farmer.
Now to the plate, Salvador Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball that time.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's wide, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And that's over, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cameron is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left. Cameron is going to get there to make the catch a few steps into foul territory for out number 2.
The batter, number 8.
Standing in, Kevin Biggio. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The 0-2 once more.
One ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Blue Jays go down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game.
Leading off to Detroit, McKesson. Joey.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ken Giles enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's set, and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Riding in once again, Travis Demeritte. Kristen Stewart will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 1 comes into this one at 271. A dozen home runs, and he's driven in 45. That evens it up 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Outside 2-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Now that's popped up. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Cameron Maybin. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're up 3-2. Kristen Stewart, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Harold Castro will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 14.
Joe Jimenez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Joe Jimenez.
From the stretch, Ronald Acuna is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Tim Tebow will be called upon here. To hit with the game on the line. Travis Shaw will be summoned off the bench here. He'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? There's 1. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th. But that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Detroit Tigers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Daniel Norris earned his 9th win of the year. Joe Jimenez wraps it up for the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.